Hi, and welcome to our show. My name is Irene.
And I'm Michele.
And we are Bad Ass Besties.
Besties.
So the reason that we put this show together is because we're best friends, and best friends get together a lot and talk a lot. And a lot of the topics that we talk about are topics that I always want to share with my audience.
Yeah.
And Michele mentioned the same thing. So our show is designed around many of the conversations that we have when we are out walking the trails or socializing.
Yeah.
Which socializing is walking the trails. Yeah. So for today's show, we thought a really good episode would be goals. Mm-hmm. How to make a sustainable goal. We make goals all the time. That's one of the things about our friendship is we kind of share each other's goals. It kind of keeps us accountable to our efforts. And that's why I think that the goals are usually reached because of that piece of accountability. Mm-hmm. Taking that, it's important to note that without that accountability, you are more than likely, according to research, to not meet and sustain your goal.
Oh, okay.
Your chances of meeting your goal increase by 80% by having someone to be accountable to. Isn't that remarkable?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah. So we all make goals. We make goals all the time. And I think that thinking of making goals is just this mental impact on our brain to just constantly want to get better. You're a very goal-driven person since I've known you.
Yeah.
How do you make your goals? Do you just think of stuff and aim for it? What's your process?
Well, I mean, if there's something that I want to reach, if there's like the person that I visualize being, like, the first thing that goes to mind is training for a race.
Okay.
And then, I know I'm like, okay, I want to do a 100-mile race. It's like, well, I can't get ready for that in 4 weeks. Like, and I've only been running 15 miles a week. Mm-hmm. So I can't increase to 30 miles a week. So then I just write out a plan that realistically I can get to that 100 miles. How long is that going to take me? And then know that I'm just going to have to chip away at it until I can get there.
Yeah. And so you said the magic word, realistically.
Okay.
So as part of making goals, and as a health coach, that's what I do all day long. I make goals for my clients. I help them be accountable. But the other piece that I do is I make sure that it's realistic. Uh-huh. And you just said it without me even telling you that. Making a goal called a SMART goal. Have you heard of SMART goals before?
I have that.
Okay. So SMART goals is an acronym. S stands for sustainability. Okay. M is measurable. Okay. Measurable means that you can actually put it on a calendar and see it. Like you just said measurable too. You knew that you didn't have enough time, so you scaled it back.
Okay.
So each letter stands for something, and I'm going to talk about it today during our show.
Oh, cool.
And in fact,
I'm excited.
I think we should build some SMART goals together. That would be kind of fun. Now, the reason that I want to bring up the SMART goals is if you're just making a goal, I want to run a 100-mile race, and you don't make it a SMART goal by making it measurable and making it realistic, having somebody to be accountable to, the likelihood of you reaching that goal is very, very low.
Okay.
How many times have you made a goal and just not reached it?
Well, many times when I was trying to lose weight, especially.
Well, and even little things. Like I've made goals for myself, like I'm gonna keep the laundry room clean.
I've been trying to clean my bathroom.
So that's a goal.
Yeah.
But I didn't make it a SMART goal.
Yeah.
Therefore, it's not clean.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
And so we're going to talk about doing that, and I'm going to encourage our listeners to do the same as we're kind of going through the motions of making that goal. So if it's not realistic, then why even start? I mean, think about the things that we've done, that we've started, and we can't maintain. Right? And people will do this with weight loss.
Yeah.
Because they're so fed up with how they look and feel.
Yeah.
They've had it. And some people will even drive themselves into the ground so low to hit that bottom barrel
Yeah.
so that they can be forced into it. You know, that feeling of, oh, I'm so miserable. I'll do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That you can do anything usually only lasts a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. By 3 months, it's gone.
Yeah.
So if you know that you are not going to be able to get to that gym every single day, don't make that your goal.
Yeah.
You know, change the goal to, I'm going to go to the gym 3 days a week. Okay. Now I just made it measurable.
Okay.
Because I said 3 days a week.
Okay.
If I just say I'm going to go to the gym, it's too vague. And in our brains, we just don't make that connection for follow through.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you take the goal of I'm going to go to the gym 3 days a week, I need it to be more measurable. So I would tell my client, for how long will you do that?
Forever.
Okay, but to start, I know you want it forever. To start, let's just start with a shorter chunk.
Okay.
And after that chunk, you're going to give yourself a reward, and it's not going to be a cookie. Right? We're going to talk about the reward later.
Okay.
But having that short amount of time makes it realistic.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to go to the gym 3 days a week for how long?
6 weeks?
6 weeks.
Okay.
Okay. In 6 weeks, after you've gone to the gym 3 times a week for 6 weeks, I want you to think of a reward for yourself.
Okay.
Again, not food.
Perfume?
Perfume. You're going to buy yourself that perfume you wanted.
Oh, okay. I have one on my mind.
Yeah. See? And I know you can go out and buy it at any time, but that's going to be what you're pushing for.
That's like my finished medal.
It is. It is, right? I mean, this is why we run these long races. We want that reward.
Yeah.
And so research shows that.
I should have said 3 weeks.
And that would have been fine. That would have been fine. But you know what? A lot of people can't do it without having that nugget at the end.
Yeah.
Do you know? Okay, so you've thought of your reward.
Okay.
We've made it measurable. We've made it realistic. Okay. The T in SMART goals stands for timely, right?
Okay.
And that's where the end part came in.
Okay.
That we know that you're going to do it for the 3 months.
Okay. So we've done S and T?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So now having those in line, you have an actual plan, right?
Okay.
You know that you are going to go to the gym 3 days a week for, what did we say, 6 weeks?
6 weeks.
And after that, you're going to get your perfume.
Okay.
Okay. Now, that gets you in motion, right? That gets you taking action. All right. Now, during that time, the hope is that you start enjoying it. The hope is you've made it a habit. You've broken through those barriers of not getting up and getting out that door. Do you know, this is huge when it comes to goal making.
Yeah.
Okay. So after the 12 weeks, I'm going to sit you down and I'm going to say, all right, how do you feel now? Let's just do a hypothetical.
Well, it was 6 weeks.
6 weeks. I keep changing it.
You're gonna have me doing.
I know what that perfume costs.
Okay, how many perfumes do I get?
Okay, so after the 6 weeks, I'm going to ask you, how do you feel?
Well, I'm sure I'd feel good after going for 6 weeks.
Yeah. Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to keep feeling this way?
Yeah.
Do you feel unstoppable now?
Of course.
Yeah. All right, so let's do it again.
Okay.
Okay, what do you want to do now for the next, let's make this a little bigger now. Let's go 4 months.
Okay.
Did you like the 3 days? Do you think you can do 4? What do you think?
Well, I'm not sure. I can't.
Okay, so so that's where
3 days sounds a lot to me.
But that's where we would tweak it, right? Let's just say you're like, no, I don't think I could do 3 for 4 more months. It was too hard.
Yeah.
You identify those barriers, and then you go down to 2, but 2 is still way better than what most people are doing when they come to me with that goal.
Or could you like adjust the goal? Go, okay, 3 days a week was great. I did feel a little bit of stress at work, so how about I do 2 days of work at the week at the gym and 2 days, and now set a new goal to do 2 days at home.
That's perfect.
Or something like that.
That's perfect.
And then that way you're actually increasing and getting better, but then helping it work with your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I love that you said that, because that's what we all do.
Yeah.
You make it work with your life. And until then, when you're trying to reach this goal that is impossible because you haven't done it before and it seems daunting, now you have hope, right? Now you're like, whoa, I get this, right? Like, I'm going to do 2 at home, and I'm going to do, right? And now you've made it part of your life. When people say to me, I'm going to start working out Monday, there's no plan.
Yeah.
It's easy to stop, because then we start going, well, I didn't go today, I'll go tomorrow, and now you have no idea how many times you've gone, and now you're off the rails again.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's why it's so important to make it a SMART goal. So sustainable, measurable, A is attainable. We didn't talk about A.
Okay.
So A is you can actually do it, right?
Okay.
So sometimes that one doesn't fall into play. So let me give you an example. Someone comes to you and says, I'm not a runner, I've never run, I want to run Hennepin 100.
Yeah.
Hennepin 100
Yeah.
in 3 months.
Yeah.
Well, they might, it depends, but some of those things are just not attainable.
Yeah.
Like impossible.
Not suggested, and they're probably, yeah, absolutely.
Right. And then that kind of goes into the realistic and then the timely.
Yeah.
So let's build some goals. What do you think?
Okay.
A real goal. I'm going to put her on the spot.
Well, we were talking about rucking.
Rucking! Tell the story. What are we up to now?
Okay, well, so we walk 10 miles at a time very often. And so then we're always trying to make everything we do a little bit better, a little bit harder.
Crazy that way. We're badass that way.
Yeah, we are.
Badass.
So we're like, you know what? We should be carrying weights. Like, why don't we have a vest on while we're out doing our 10 miles? And so then we decided to do rucking. And then I think it was your bright idea that you decided that why don't we ruck all the way to Elgin, which we're imagining is about 31 miles.
I think I said Aurora.
Oh, Aurora. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, it's absolutely Aurora.
So those of you listening.
Yeah, it's actually not, because Elgin is not that far.
Yeah, Elgin.
I don't know why I said Elgin.
I think Elgin would have maybe been 15 miles. Aurora's more like close to 30 maybe.
Yeah, so we're
know.
thinking like a 50K.
It's far.
So we want to ruck a 50K and then like stay at a hotel over there. And it's a really pretty area.
There's
I've
a
been
river,
to that area,
and we'll be dead asleep, but it won't matter.
We'll sleep, and then we're gonna ruck back. So we'll just do a 2-day rucking 100K.
Yep.
And
okay.
we actually haven't started planning.
No,
we don't have our rucking gear yet, but mine's coming.
Okay, I
soon.
have to order mine.
Yeah.
So I had a couple questions on the one that I wanted to order. I wasn't sure. So because we have to be twins too. Yeah. So anyhow, okay. So it's really easy to just say, we're going to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. And we've done this a lot where we'll say we're going to do this and we don't. Right. So if we make this a SMART goal, then we're going to do it. Okay. The doing it is not the issue. I think the training for it might be the issue, right? So
because it's hard to carry weight for, like even, like there's been times I do 25 pounds around my neighborhood, and I'm tired after a 5K.
For sure. And it's a lot on your shoulders. There needs to be training involved. So we're going to build a plan that's realistic with our schedules.
Yeah.
And for real, we're doing this live. Like, I don't even think she knew I was going to spring this on her.
Yeah. No, I did not.
Yeah.
So now we're accountable.
Yes.
Because we've just told our audience.
Exactly.
All like 5 of them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Our moms.
And we're being realistic too, because her and I are crazy enough to just decide we're going to do this tomorrow without.
And we're fit enough that we could probably get away with it.
But we want to have fun.
Smart,
yeah, exactly. So let's make this a SMART goal.
Okay.
We already know it's sustainable because we already know that we're fit enough, right? We can do this. But let's make this measurable. How and timely. Let's set a date for when you think, it doesn't have to be the exact date, but like, are you thinking, June, July, August?
I think that July might be a little too quick. August is going to be really hot, but August probably would be a good time.
Okay.
Let's see.
She's got a very busy schedule.
Yeah, I've got to think of when my races are. So I've got a race at the end of August.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to get it done before August, because once this is like goal planning. So realistically, I know that August hits, I start putting on races, and then I have a race that I'm putting on every single weekend. So we want to get it done before that happens.
And we don't have to go on the weekend either.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely thinking we do it during the week
yeah.
when it's not as busy. Plus, also, it's good for us to do it in August, even though it's going to be hot. And that doesn't bother us that much. I mean, the only reason hot would bother me is if I wanted to look good.
Yeah, it won't matter.
It won't
Or
matter.
if we get like a weird 105-degree day in August, that might be a little
that could be
crazy.
rough. But the water fountains will be open.
This is true.
Where we've had times where we're out there in the winter thinking the water, or actually even in the spring, and so surprised the water fountains weren't open yet.
Exactly. I know you guys are all listening to us like, are they for real? Yeah, we're for real. We're the two crazies that want to do this. Okay, so let's talk about training. Okay, so we have our date. We know we have X amount of weeks. We should get out and ruck, whether it's together, which it will be.
Yeah. But we'll have to do some on our own because we're both really busy.
Times, correct. So how many days a week do you think we should ruck? What's realistic for
we
you?
need to be, we both move 7 days a week.
Yeah.
And like maybe on the like some days I run most days, but some days it's only walking. So maybe on the only walking days would be the days I'd add the rucking.
The rucking. Okay.
And, but that wouldn't be enough because it's probably only like 2 days a week that. But I could add a second in. Trying to think of.
So
I think we probably need to ruck at least 3 to 4 days a week. What do you think?
I think 3 would be good because we're so active.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna.
But we're just getting used to it too. I mean, I'm not used. I just haven't done longer distance with that.
Correct. Me neither. So we're gonna ruck 3 days a week.
Okay.
Most of the times when you're in town, we'll ruck together based on our schedules, but when we're not, we're still gonna ruck the 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've made it measurable. Okay, we have a time definition. Is it realistic for you? We just pan this all out, right? We just verbalize that, I do this on this day, I do this on this day. There's no reason why I can't do it 3 days.
Yeah.
You said 3 to 4. I interjected and said just 3 because I wanted it to be realistic.
Yeah, I think that 3 is a very good realistic. Right. And then if we feel like we need another one, we could add that in.
Exactly.
It's not going to hurt us.
Exactly. So, one other thing that I forgot to mention earlier when we were talking about the workout person, always, always, always write down an actual start date.
Okay.
If I let clients leave a session without having a start date, it oftentimes doesn't happen. It is mind-blowing how I will have monthly calls with people, and if I don't say specifically what day are you starting, Monday the 12th, I ask them to write it down on their calendar. That is definitely when they're starting. You're less likely to succeed. It's all these tiny little things that people don't think about, right? Yeah. So when are we starting this?
Let's see. What day is today? Saturday or is it Sunday? It's Sunday. Monday?
Okay. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
This week.
Yeah.
This week. Okay, so we're going to start it this week.
Okay.
We don't have our rucks, but we do have our weighted vests.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and again, that's a perfect example. Oftentimes people will get all set with a goal and then they'll go, oh, but I don't have a bathroom scale yet, so I'm going to put it off another week.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we came up with an alternative. We came up with a substitution. Even if we didn't have weighted vests, we
could have a backpack that we could throw a gallon of water in or something like that.
We're accountable to each other. We're now accountable to all of our audience because they're going to want to hear about this.
Each week we'll let you know if we reached our 3 day a week goal.
Yes.
Do we get a reward?
Yes, that's where I was going.
Oh, good.
What's the reward?
I think the trip will be the reward.
I know. The actual day will be
maybe we'll get cute outfits to walk in.
There you go.
Reward.
Okay.
So like when it gets to be there, we'll like choose some like colorful
cute
tights
outfits.
or something like that.
I love it. Yeah. And then you know what I was going to say, and we could do both, is Michele being a race director, her medals are insane.
Okay.
They're absolutely insane.
Yeah.
We should find a piece of jewelry that we both like.
Oh, I like that better than the cute outfit because I have a lot of cute outfits.
And then we both like, right? And of course,
Yeah.
mine will have to be, silver tone, and yours will be gold. And that will be our finisher medal. And then we'll always remember it.
Oh, I like that. Let's do that.
Isn't
Or a
that exciting?
tattoo.
I love that. That's awesome. But basically,
That'll be our next one.
Our next one. Yeah. Basically, we walk 30 miles to a tattoo parlor.
And then they send us away because we smell.
We won't smell. We won't smell. Anyhow, but do you see the difference? And Michele, despite the fact that we talk about so many things, and she's heard me, on the phone with clients before, I don't break down SMART goals for people. It's just how I've been trained.
Yeah.
It's how I am wired when someone comes to me and they say, I want to stop drinking. Tell me when.
Yeah.
If it's somebody that lives in Wisconsin and is usually drinking 8 times a day, then that might not be realistic.
Yeah.
Or sustainable.
Yeah.
I would tell anybody to let's bring it down to a number that's comfortable for
Yeah.
you. I let my clients pick that number
Uh-huh.
because it's realistic. And let's face it, somebody putting down 8 beers a day that goes down to just having 1 a day, that's a huge win.
Yeah.
Right? But we don't think that when we're making goals. It's all or nothing.
Yeah.
And it always ends up being the nothing.
Yeah.
The other beauty of this is, from somebody that's been a healthy person, I wasn't born this way, right? I'm a product of a Greek mother that loves to cook.
Yeah. She does cook healthy food, but man,
She
gigantic.
does, right? And the portions, exactly.
Because you bring me huge
Yes.
amounts of food that I eat for days.
Right. And I was the kid in PE class that could not climb the damn rope.
Yeah.
I could not run a mile till I was 34, right? Like I'm a healthy person, but I didn't just evolve from not eating healthy to where I am today.
Yeah.
It was, and same with you, it was those small goals along the way. I ran a mile before I decided to run 3. Do you know what I'm saying? Where a lot of people just go out and go, I'm gonna run 3 miles and faceplant.
Yeah.
And that is literally why I didn't start till I was 34.
Yeah.
Because I did not make those small goals.
Yeah.
And with that said, I think we should do a show on just that, on running, and how to realistically, a lot of people listening, want to start running. A lot of people have that desire to be a runner, but just can't. And there's so much that you could share from the standpoint of a race director and a lifelong runner, and I can share as a health and wellness coach who builds plans and programs for people. I think that would be something that would really appeal to people.
I think that'd be really good. My first race that I did was a marathon because, quite honestly, I didn't even know there was any other distance.
She's an overachiever.
No, it wasn't even an overachiever. I just thought every single person that ran Chicago Marathon, and I decided I wanted to be a runner. But I really didn't know there was 5Ks. I just didn't know at all. So I signed up for it, but and I found a training plan and everything and got it done. But one of the things that wasn't really around at that time was nutrition.
Yeah.
And I can remember eating just the sugar. I went to the running store and just bought sugar packets.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To put in my mouth, and that it wasn't possibly the right
so
thing to be
many,
doing.
Yes, back then especially.
It's not what I do now, but I think that it would be really cool to go through that with knowing, how I managed the first time without all that knowledge and with your knowledge.
Exactly.
Together.
And actually, I think we started running around the same time.
Yeah.
I ran a 5K and then went home and signed up for Chicago Marathon 8 weeks later again. But I didn't have we couldn't go on, there was no, it was like dinosaur internet back then.
Yeah.
You didn't have the resources that we have now. And yes, that would be a great show. How we got through the training, or actually what we did then that we would never do now, because we now know, with nutrition, like you had just mentioned.
Yeah.
For sure. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's show. I hope that our listeners could resonate with a lot of the things that we talked about. And what I would love is anybody listening, while this is fresh in your mind, set a SMART goal.
Yes.
It could be
and
anything.
Tell us what it is.
Tell us what it is. We'd love to hear.
And is there a way we can help you
Yes,
reach that goal?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And stay tuned for more on our rucking escapades.
Yes.
Wait till you see the backpacks.
They're cute.
Yeah, we should brand them.
Oh yeah, we're definitely
Each
gonna
of
have
ours.
to bling them
yes,
up.
for sure. We got to bling them up.
Yeah.
So have a great day, guys.
Okay. Bye, you guys. Thank you.